2 goals tonight. You've had the first place team in your building here the last 2 nights, and you cashed in. I mean, you said at some point you had to turn around and start winning games, and this is the way to start it, I guess.
Yeah, definitely I think our team's buying in. I've always been talking about our team buying into what Kromm are selling to us, and I think the last 2 games we've bought in and gave it that extra effort to win. And now that we got the feeling of what winning's like, definitely the payout's worth it. That little bit more you give, you're a little tired, more tired after the game, but it's definitely worth it.
What sort of extra motivation do you have now that it's kind of coming down to the wire here to break this record?
I mean, I've never not made playoffs as a hockey player. My whole junior career, my whole pro career, made playoffs every year. So, it's obviously personally motivating, obviously, and as a team, you don't want to be on a team that doesn't make playoffs, and it's a big push for us, and we're going to do everything we can to try to make playoffs.
Obviously, every point you get, you're getting closer to the personal record also, and I guess when you can get closer by scoring goals in a win, I mean, it's it's the way you want to do it.
I mean, honestly, the Kisker's all over me about breaking the record, and probably behind closed doors I am too. But I mean, honestly, it's just the team win. If James Henry doesn't win that face-off there at the end of the game, I mean, I don't get that opportunity, and I mean, it's easy to shoot empty net. It's guys like him that's battling, to win that face-off. I mean, it took him 4 seconds to win that face-off, and Mario to clear it out. I mean, those are huge plays by them, and I just get rewarded with the goal. But it's those guys that make the big plays, and honestly, great plays like the first goal, Barney. I thought we've been clicking really well lately, me, Barnett, and Henry, and we just got to keep it going.
Coach, when things weren't going well, Coach talked about like this team had to get something going and character-wise, and that you were a little fragile at times. And the last 2 nights, these haven't been games where you came out and you took control. I mean, you had to come and win both these games with late goals and hold on. So what's this doing character-wise to take a couple? Because this is a very good team you're playing. They came in here pretty hot, and you guys have put the brakes on them.
Yeah, and I mean, they're the top dogs, and we got to get up for these games. Like we talk about, if we were in first place, we'd be putting on the line to stay in first place, and it should be no different when we're battling to climb up the standings. And we need guys to step up, and we're looking for that character. And I thought our whole team as a whole, has really bought in and is answering the bell and competing. I mean, we're playing from the start of the game right to the end of the game with Willie going out there setting the tone for tomorrow. And it's a whole team effort, and guys are playing good.
Just talk a little bit about your guys' line as a whole with Maxey and Shattuck on it. You guys have been quite literally dominating lately. You guys are all on point streaks, it seems.
Yeah, I think we're clicking well. We all kind of complement each other pretty well. Shaddy and Maxey, they have great vision out there. Shaddy always works hard in the corners, and I just kind of put myself in good spots, and they find me, and I could find them, and it's been fun playing with them, and we just got to continue that good pace that we're on right now.
Talk about you've got 2 wins over Colorado now with the momentum. Tonight it really felt like you guys put in a 60-minute effort. Just talk about kind of that, what the talk is.
Yeah, we're feeling good right now. We gotta come out tomorrow and play the same way. The Colorado's a good team. They're a little short right now, but we gotta take advantage of how short they are. We're down in the standings still. We gotta keep winning. We don't think we're out of it right now. We gotta just keep winning and keep playing hard. And you never know what could happen. We string 10 wins in a row, and you never know what could happen at the end of the season.
Two-way sort of game.
Yeah, well, I mean, both those guys played for the Vancouver Giants, same with me. So they played there a lot longer than I did. But, I mean, when you play there, you get to know the system pretty well, and it just kind of forms you as a player, and it's something that kind of stays with you for the rest of your career. And so getting to play with them, we kind of all know exactly where we're going to be. We all kind of play similar games to a certain extent, and we've just we've been working together, and we've been enjoying it. Like, we're having fun playing together, and it seems like it's going pretty good. So.
Yeah, it seems like from what especially tonight, you guys were digging in the corners, and then as soon as you got it out of the corner, you were off to the races down to the other side of the ice.
Yeah. I mean, all 3 of us, I think that's probably one of our best things is being physical and working in the corners and stuff like that. So both of them are good at it. I feel like I'm pretty good at it, and we've been feeding off each other and know each other where each other are. So it's been good so far.
You guys just keep continuing to score kind of those dirty goals.
Exactly. Yeah.
Double tip, and It seems like that's sort of working out.
Yeah, I mean that's how all three of us have scored for our whole, as long as I can remember, as long as they can remember. That's how we got all our goals. I mean, we'll get a nice one every now and then, but for the most part, it's all just going to be right in front of the net, and those kind of greasy goals. And right now, it's working. That's the kind of goals that get scored against teams like Colorado.
What are wins against? You said wins against Colorado. This is a top team in your guys' division. What do these wins mean to you guys, especially this late in the season?
I mean, I think these mean a ton, especially because of the past little bit that we've had here. Just to get some confidence and get a couple wins at home. For number one, to show the fans that we still have a chance, and we're still believing that we can make playoffs and that we want to make playoffs. And for us in the locker room, it does a lot for us because, I mean, it's hard to have your heads high after you lose that many games. And finally, we beat a couple teams, or beat this team a couple times, and things can kind of turn around pretty quick. You look at a team like Indy on the east side that just won 15 games in a row, and they were in the very, very last, just like us. So now they're like, I think, 2 points out of a playoff spot. So, I mean, things can change pretty quick. So you got to start somewhere, and I think it's good that we kind of started with the top dogs over there.
Today, but our penalty kill I thought was really good.
Speaking of the penalty kill, again, you hold them to just one goal and 7 opportunities, and it seems like you guys were kind of playing with fire there in the third period.
Yeah, he just kept giving us penalties, and we had a lot of work to do, so it wears you out. But the guys stuck with it. I thought we didn't give them very many quality opportunities on their power play, so I thought we did a good job again in that area.
Talk about the energy with Barnett and Hunt, their line tonight especially. I mean, it just seems like they were just working so hard behind the net and just generating a lot of opportunities.
They were really good down low. I thought they really protected the puck well and wore their defense down, and we talk about it all the time, but they were excellent in that area. It resulted in a goal for us, and that's how we have to play. That's got to be our game.
How did it feel that the winning goal was basically it was a shorty for a shorty? They got one early in the game, and you not only gave them one back, but then it was the one for the game winner. So does that feel particularly satisfying?
Yeah, it was good anytime, especially in a game like that when you can get the timing of that goal is huge. I mean, and to be able to get it with Sieves, I mean, it was a real good play because it sort of developed as it went along, and Sieves took the chance to go. If that puck somehow doesn't, if the right play's not made, they're going the other way and an odd man the other way. But guys executed real well.
Did you? Do you know now that Kent has won 2 in a row? Will you go with him tomorrow, or have you made that decision?
Yeah, I'm going to play him tomorrow. Check and make sure he's okay, but I'm sure he's good to go.